Welcome to Lela Talks Game of Thrones. This episode, The Door. This is me, Lela, and your co-host, Riley Loving. Okay, the previous Leons are like fucking novels at this point. They're so fucking long. Every time I watch the previous Leons, I'm like about to sit on the fast forward button. A friend of mine actually sat on the rewind button, but that's okay. Fucking like, god damn, they're so long. But one thing I was thinking about, because like one of the last things in the previous Leon was Littlefinger saying, "It's time for us to join the fray." Where are the Freys at? Where are our Freys at? Because the actor, Walder Frey's actor, what's his face, Filch, he said he was coming back this season. So where he at? When's that gonna come into Frey? Yeah, that didn't work. Second question, how the fuck does Littlefucker teleport? So, remember in season 2 when he like went to King's Landing really fast and everyone was like freaking out like, how did he travel so fast? Like that was big controversy in season 2. Remember when the controversy of the show was just how did Littlefinger travel so fast, and now all the stupid shiz going down? But how does he, like, he has to have a teleportation pad. See, one of the problems with that, like, I understand that the show writers are just trying to do their thing and they can't calculate movement and all that bullshit. Like, they don't have a grid or little, D&D pieces. But when Littlefinger can teleport like a little fucker, we don't know what could possibly happen. Euron Greyjoy could teleport. He could meet Daenerys next episode. For all we know, Mira's going to get to the wall next episode. Okay, I do hope that happens. He's stressing the dog out. Look at him. Like, we don't know how fast people can go. It doesn't make any sense in the world. It just makes me uneasy thinking Euron could just teleport into Daenerys' house. Oh. No one should have to think about Euron teleporting into anyone's house. Ugh. Oh man, but that conversation though, and when Brienne was like, "Lady Sansa asked you a question," I'm just like, yes, this. Yes, this. Yes, this. Also, my notes got very messy because I wrote, Tullies? Yes! Oh my god. We know the Blackfish is coming back. We know Edmure's coming back. Yes, Tullies. Yes, Tullies. Also, what if Sansa meets Jaime? That would be fucked up and random. Yeah, I dig that. And then Sansa would be like, you're a weird brother-sister fucker. And then Jaime would be like, I swore an oath to your mother, but apparently this version of Jaime doesn't care and still fucks his sister, blah, blah, blah. Oh wait, I guess Jaime's still in King's Landing, but Jaime's gotta get to the Tullys. So I bet next episode, Cersei's gonna be like, we've heard news that the Tullys are fighting back, and then Jaime's gonna get his butt over there. Next episode, I bet. Next episode's title being, Jaime finally gets on track. Oh my god, when Littlefinger said, half-brother. Oh yeah, your brother's army. Your half-brother. I almost shat a goat. You know what, Littlefinger? You just wish you had a half-brother, you little boring little shitty fuck, turd fuck. Fuck. It pisses me off when he's like, I'm sorry, I underestimated Ramsay. Well, you know what? Book Littlefinger would not have been so dumb. Book Littlefinger is creepy enough to, like, want to own Sansa enough not to give her to a creepy rapist. What the fuck is show Littlefinger? So dumb. Because, like, his eyes were even, like, tearing up a bit. Like, he legit didn't realize the impression I got anyway is that he legit didn't realize he was doing. When Sansa was like, either you're a dumbass or a fuck up. Well, I mean, he's both. But I mean, I think he was a dumbass, and that doesn't make any sense for his character. Okay, Arya scene. Why did they arbitrarily change the story of the Faceless Men? She was like, how did the Faceless Men come? And then fake Jaqen H'ghar's like, well, we killed all the slave owners. Like, that's not what happened. Do you remember the story in the books? Arya was like, well, tell me about the first Faceless Men, Daddy. And Jaqen was like, well, there was a slave, and he begged us to kill him, so we did. And Arya's like, why didn't you kill his masters? And Jaqen was like, that's how we roll. And Arya's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I mean, I think part of the point of that is that we saw them as cool wizard ninjas, but, like, they're fucked up. Like, their whole thing is that they're assassins. They're just fucked up. I feel like that made them more gray and interesting and not like, oh, yeah, all the slave owners died. Fuck off, fake Jaqen. I loved your face, though. You have a cool nose. Oh, I also wrote on my list, a girl is curious. A man can go fuck off. those trees had sweet ass makeup. Like those tree faces were delicious tree faces right there. And then of course, is this shit canon? When George was telling D&D some of the endgame shit, did he sit them down at a cocktail party and be like, okay guys, I gotta tell you some endgame shit so that you can write ahead well. So the little elf people, they made the ice wizards. They made the ice. Like, is that a conversation that happened? Or were D&D like snorting cocaine somewhere in some basement writing this shit? And they're like, you know what? I bet that they made the wizard ninjas. Like, what happened with this? Is this real? Should I be getting excited? Because it is. It actually does make sense. Because they talked about how the children of the forest didn't breed good. Like, they didn't breed fast. So maybe they made people. They made an army. I mean, it sort of makes sense. I don't know. Is it real? What's with this salt throne shit? I am legitimately worried that Euron will teleport to Daenerys' place, like, tomorrow. And that I don't know what I'm going to do because that's going to fuck up my shit. Or maybe in the next episode, Dario is going to be like, hey there, Daenerys. It's me, Euron Greyjoy, Hopefully that's what happens. I'm ready for that. Khaleesi, I have a creepy, hot, old man boner for you. No, fuck off. Gross. But Daenerys telling him to go find a cure, that would be like if you found out your friend had cancer and you said, I command you to go create your own research laboratory and create a cure for cancer. I command it. It was funny because when he rode off on horseback, my mom said to me, yeah, he's crazy enough to actually try to do that. And I'm like,
Probably grapefruit extract will do that, If he just checks out his Facebook, they're probably going to be, different kinds of cures for the stone thing.
I bet. Varys being rude to the priestess was hilarious to me. And the look on the lady's face was like, not all of us hot red priestesses even know each other. Gosh. But I mean, Varys has a point. Tyrion also has a point. I mean, with the whole, let's not purify all the unbelievers. Calm down, Priestess Sexy Pants. Priestess Sexy Pants is not going to calm down. I know that this is Priestess Sexy Pants' character's made up. And some of her words were actually stolen from some dude that had 2 seconds in the 5th book. But she's like pretty much completely made up. But I do appreciate her existing because a lot of the people that only watch the show may not realize that Daenerys is a really good candidate for, the prince that was promised. And I think it's a good way to point out, okay, I don't mean to be rude, but in my eyes, Daenerys is the best candidate that fulfills all the things the best. And I think it's a good way of showing, like, it's not all about Jon, y'all. Although, I mean, we knew that because Daenerys keeps, like, lighting on not fire naked and stuff, but I think it's good for the show people. Also, I think they're making up for no Makoro because there's no Victarion. No Victarion. Ding. Oh, it's okay, boo-boo. We'll get by without a Victarion somehow. Without the monkey fights. Oh man, but when she was creeping up on Varys, like, I know what happened to you when you were a little kid. The look on Varys' face was like, get out! Oh man. If I could take anyone's face from this entire fucking series and just paste it over and over on my wall in a beautiful mosaic, it would be that, bitch, get out of my life brain face. They mentioned the Manderleys, by the way. Manderley mention. I will say something every time they mention the Manderleys. White Harbor, when Sansa was like, from White Harbor to... I was just like, yeah, White Harbor! I didn't hear what else she said. Point 16. Where the fuck is Pod? Ed, close the bloody gate. I like to try every episode I do of this to connect the themes of the scenes in the show to the episode title. I attempt to do this. I'm not very remembery. But I love that door. When they talk about door, hold the door, like, I'm not going to even fucking talk about that scene, the Hodor scene. They could be referring to that door. They could be referring to Arya, possibly entering a new place of her life or not, shitty metaphorical doors. Jorah, a metaphorical door slamming his butt on the way out to Cure Town, whatever the fuck. There's a lot of metaphorical doors there, but I think my favorite door is definitely just close the bloody gate. I do like that Bran screwed himself over by warging because it does show the dangers of warging. Because I remember reading the books thinking, goddamn, I would just fucking fly as a bird all the time. And then they were saying, like the characters would say to John, now don't fly as a bird all the time because you will get stuck as a bird, like Tobias and the Animorphs. And I just remember thinking, yeah, fuck that, I'd fly as a bird anyway. But that was a really good way of showing you gotta be in a fantasy land, all your friends gonna die if you're stuck in a fantasy land. Like when I play video games, except my friends don't die. Get on you. Also, the Rickard they casted looked just like Sean Bean. I wrote here in really big letters, Summer! Oh man, does Mira's frog spear have like Valyrian tips on it or some shit? Because A, that was a wonderful idea on someone's part. That was Mira's spear, right? The action was flying, everything was flying in the dark so fast, I was a bit confused. Was it Mira's spear? Does Mira's frog spear have Valyrian shit? I mean, that's a good idea. Like, who was like, Mira, you're gonna get some frogs. And while you're at it, you're gonna have fucking the most best spear in the world. Imagine Howland, like, I want to give my daughter a present, but she's a really practical person. She doesn't like fancy, stupid junk. But I want to give her something really nice for her 16th birthday, you know, sweet 16. She could really use a new frog spear. She loves killing frogs. She hates frogs with a passion. But I want to give her a nice frog spear. I will melt down this ancient Valyrian sword and make the best frog spear any frog has ever been killed with. Ooh, Mira will just decimate these fucking frogs. There will be no more fucking frogs in fucking Frogland, I tell you what, Howland said as he wrote the little greeting card. Dear Mira, happy sweet 16. Ooh. Hodor, I'm just gonna bet $1,000 that that wasn't canon. Hodor. Everyone hold your loved ones close tonight. Because Hodor. Oh, me too, baby boo. Any other thoughts? I wonder why I wrote hella sweet. It must have been the shattering. When the Blood Raven disintegrated, my mom said to me, that's what I'm gonna be like when you move out. And I'm like, have fun, y'all. Sea stone chair, guys. It's not a salt throne. It's a God, they got the driftwood crown right. They can't do a fucking sea stone chair. During that scene, my mother said, they're supposed to lie them on their sides to get the water out. Oh, God.